Well, that being said, that puts our Lakers to rest. Let's get into this Ja Morant conversation.
Okay.
And if you guys watched TV yesterday, JJ Redick came out and ripped everybody. And I saw his point a little bit. They're trying to bury this kid. He did nothing illegal. All these guys are saying he should be suspended for half a year. And JJ Redick said he doesn't believe that he deserves that there's a better solution. And then last night before the Laker game, Kenny, Shaq, and Barkley held his tongue. He says, I can't say what I really want to say.
Yeah. I didn't see any of that.
He came out and he says, I'm not going to say what I really want to say, but I'm tired of these idiots on TV coming out and defending Ja Morant. And he was 100% talking about JJ Redick.
Oh, for sure.
There's no one else.
Yeah.
Horrible take,
JJ. And here's the thing. I agree. I think JJ's been amazing as a commentator.
Oh, yeah?
Top tier analyst.
He's been great, but he shit the bed on this one.
Yeah. And I think he tried to make it political, too.
He 100% did. We're not asking that.
Yeah, it's a simple, in basketball context, you're an NBA player. You can't be doing that.
You're part of, I'm in a union. There's certain shit I can't do drugs. I get drug tested.
That's exactly where I was going. Is like, listen, everyone has an employer where you can and can't do certain things, whether they're legal or not. These are the rules.
Yeah.
And we don't get paid $200 million.
No. And to me, it's kind of irresponsible for JJ to back him up. It's you're a part of a special group, and there's responsibility. I think, Eddie Money, you said they canceled the shoe drop?
Yeah, so he had a shoe, I think it was supposed to be released in like a week or two. And so it was there when I checked the Nike app like a week ago. If you check now, it's not there.
So he lost $39 million already from not being able to make certain tees.
Yeah.
He's already lost $39 million.
Yep.
And to me, shout out to Chuck for not going buck wild. I think he should have. I can't stand it when Chuck is being muted. He should have went off on JJ. They probably have network affiliations.
Yeah.
And then I guarantee you they freaking said cannot say.
This whole, the narrative of, he's a kid. It's, what do you expect? He comes from a town. Even Lil Wayne chimed in. He was like, everyone's talking about, he's this and that. Do you know him? He's not about that life. Do you know that?
Yeah.
He comes from a town from 2,000 people, and you expect him to be responsible? But no, his dad wants to be all in his little clique.
Yep.
Act like a dad. What are you doing? It's your second time, guys.
He's also not the first NBA player to come out of a situation like that.
True.
He's the first NBA player to be doing this.
Yes. So it's like like you said, Michael Brown said, you have an employer. There's set rules. You're an NBA player. You're a basketball player.
Yes.
So in that context, hey, your employer doesn't want you doing that.
If you're man enough to take a paycheck, you're man enough to play by the rules. It's just straight up.
Amen.
I think it's not even like the NBA is your employer, but you are part of the NBA. If you get what I'm trying to make,
you're one of the faces. You're one of the stars.
You're one of the stars of the league.
Yeah.
So kids look up to you. Kids like what they like what you're doing.
Yes.
And the persona you're trying to be. So if you're gonna be one of the best players in the league, you can't be putting that on.
That's what even Adam Silver said in the interview. He was like, a lot of kids look up to him. Like people search him on kids search him on YouTube.
Yes.
And look up to him.
Yeah, when you look at Ja Morant now, you just look up Ja Morant gun. It's one of the first things to come up.
So this whole he's a kid.
Charles is famous for the commercial, I'm not a role model.
Oh yeah.
But Charles wasn't. He was a very generous person. He was an a-hole on the court. He didn't want to be a role model. But Charles, he always held a certain standard on and off the court. And to me, it's just I love Uncle Shannon's take. He's like, your parents have worked so hard. And let's say he was middle class. The rumor is that Ja was middle class.
Either way.
And they worked so hard to get you to another level. Now you're at this ultra elite level, the top 1% of the top 1%, and you're trying to drop down and act like this hardcore gangster shit. It doesn't make any sense, Ja. It doesn't make any sense. And I believe you should get suspended for. I mean, you obviously didn't learn your lesson after they slapped your hand the first time.
By the way, I think his apology. I think some people looked it up that it was ChatGPT made it. That's crazy.
That's so great. God.
But my thing is, it's like, okay, he apologized, and what do they expect? So he's not going to be friends with his friends anymore? You think he's just going to be like, hey, guys, so, you guys have guns?
That's the thing, though.
Out with you guys.
In that
he's
video,
not gonna change like that.
I don't know. Like didn't seem like the Friends influenced us. So Friends were like live streaming.
Oh yeah,
has like 200 like people in there, and he like switches back to Ja, and out of nowhere, Ja has the gun.
Yeah,
and quickly puts the phone down. It's super fast.
So to me, it's about Ja. To me, it just knowing what I know. Don't know a lot. It just seems like he wants to be this guy with his friends and be all cool. And
did you see Kwame Brown's rant?
Oh, yes. So good.
So good.
That's another Vato you don't mess with in a dark alley.
No. But that summarizes it, pretty well.
Yeah.
He straight up called him a dumb,
yes,
a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Very aggressive.
I think the thing I took away from that, amongst all the other things, was like, listen, man, you're trying to be this person that you're not.
Yeah.
Because the real people that you're trying to be would love to meet you.
Oh, my God. Yes. You have no idea, right?
Yeah.
They would eat him up with some, it would be very, very ugly.
I just don't understand, man. Give me that amount of money, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. I don't understand.
Yes.
That and
guys,
I would. No, but seriously, like, come on, man. Like,
Jay
what am I
in the
doing?
post.
Put me on the block. Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, they think he's going to change after what? No. They said he went to a facility or somewhere.
I don't know, man, but yeah.
Nothing he does now is like the way it went down. 8 days of therapy.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah,
and then comes back, and not only 3 weeks later is doing this.
It just
you can't say anything.
Stupid.
You can't say you're sorry. Can't say anything because we don't. No one believes you. No one cares anymore.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no sympathy as well.
Yeah, the parade has just stopped inside the city.
Yes, like man, and I was a huge fan of Ja. It sucks. It's kind of depressing. Let's put that to bed, Ja. JJ Redick, love all your stuff, man, but man, you are so dead wrong on this issue.